Sawadee ka! Welcome to World of Peace with me, Amy Katiram. As usual, I am here to update viewers of DMC all around the world with the latest activities, not only in America, Europe, and Japan, but also in the Philippines with the latest activities, which was the ULOP, and also the upcoming activity that will be taking place in August. So let's go have a look at these activities. On July 12, 2015, Wapatamakai, Minnesota organized the second summer novice ordination program and was well participated by 8 people. On Saturday, July 18, 2015, before leaving the novice status, the novices had an opportunity to walk on a pilgrimage for the first time. Most Venerable Sitlishai Tanawaro, the abbot of Wapatamakai, Minnesota, led the monks and the novices to make wishes before stepping onto the pilgrimage path. A lot of people gathered along the route to welcome and offer alms to them, bringing joyful feelings to all the witnesses. After that, they took a group photos together. On July 19, 2015, the 24 branches of Wapatamakai located in Europe organized a mass ordination for European Dhammakayas for the third time. Each of the European branches invited the locals to participate in this program, in which there were 35 ordinees from 7 countries and 12 citizenships. The morning ceremony started with a circumambulation around the chapel of Wapatamakai Benilux. During the ceremony, Ubasok Pisit Mungklao, who helped establish Wapatamakai Benilux, led the procession of the European Dhammakayas with a flower bowl, followed by the ordinees' parents and guardians, virtuous supporters and congregants from 7 different countries in Europe. After the circumambulation ceremony, the Dhammakayas took part in the ceremony to pay respect to the chapel's boundary and the Buddha statue. Then at 9:30 a.m. local time, the Dhammakayas proceeded outside the chapel to take part in the ceremony of asking for forgiveness for their wrongdoings from their parents and guardians and receive the robe set. It was such a magnificent scene to see this taking place. Afterwards, the ordinee's preceptor, which was Most Venerable Pradet Prakun Pravitet Pawanatham, the abbot of Wapatamakai Bavalia and the vice president of Europe and America regions, arrived at the center of the ceremony and lit up the joss sticks and candles in order to pay homage to the triple gem. Then the Dhammakayas representative proceeded to offer a flower bowl to the preceptor monk and asked for permission to become ordained. The preceptor monk taught them contemplation on the foul conditions of the 5 organs and draped the monk's vest to all the Dhammakaya ordinees, who later changed into the monastic robe and took part in the next ceremony to request the 3 refuges and precepts which the preceptor monk granted. Then the Dhammakaya ordinees were given the alms bowl, robe set, and gifts by the lay devotees who later received blessings for them in return. The morning activities were concluded by the ceremony of alms offering and lunch offering. Then in the afternoon, the ordination ceremony was held. At the end, the preceptor monk and the newly ordained novices took a group photo together. The ceremony of offering rains retreat candles, monastic bathrobes, and foods for 23 Buddhist monks for entering of the Buddhist Lent season for the year 2015 was held on July 25th at Cabramatta, New South Wales, Australia. The alms offering ceremony was held for the first time in Asian Buddhist commercial districts in Cabramatta, New South Wales, Australia for 23 monks from Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia. Mr. Vasin, Minister charged the affairs of Canberra, the Consul General, and the Vice Consul kindly joined this event as well. This area is where the Dhammakaya team started promoting the culture of alms offering to monks 7 years ago. Buddhist people in Cabramatta are very keen on merit making, especially merit from generosity, particularly social supporting. In 2011, they organized fundraising projects to help the flood situation in Thailand, the tsunami attack in Japan, and the Nagris typhoon in Myanmar, and etc. This year, the Dhammakaya organization has just established a new branch of Wat Phut Cabramatta in order to dedicate the merit to Longpa Thamashayo on the occasion of his 71st birthday anniversary. During the entry of the Buddhist Lent this year, Wat Phut Karamata held alms offering ceremony and, for the first time, invited local people to join the merit-making activities. On Sunday, July 26, 2015, 27 Japanese people came to practice meditation and listen to Tama's sermon in Japanese on the topic of detoxing your mind, how to love without suffering, at the Dhammakaya Center in Nippori, Tokyo, Japan. Before the event began, the volunteers introduced Buddhist cultures such as bowing and chanting to the Japanese participants. Next, Venerable Taniyo, the teaching monk, led 30 minutes of meditation practice before started the discussion about the 6 categories of love in Western concepts and the 7 categories of spouses in Buddhist principles. The topics were about the meaning of love, how to love with and without suffering, the application of the 4 bases of sympathy, and who should be the first one you love. At the end, the first-time participants received a crystal ball from the teaching monk. The atmosphere throughout the event was full of smiles and friendship. Many participants intended to join this event again in the future. Moreover, in order to organize this event, the regular participants helped prepare and clean up the accommodation. They also performed the duty of welcoming and saying goodbye to everyone who came. On Monday, July 27, 2015, Ms. Pim Chanok and the Saisamon family invited Praku Pamanawitet, the abbot of Wat Pah, Seattle, to instruct people in the guided meditation class at Cole Harbor Community Center located in Vancouver's downtown, next to the beautiful scenery of the harbor, which is a well-suited place for meditation practice. To educate the participants about basic meditation, the teaching monk talked about the 7 bases of the mind and the importance of the center of the body, the gateway leading to brightness, inner peace, and inner body, even though it was extremely small, even smaller than a needle's eye. However, going through this gateway could only happen when our mind was delicate enough. Many of the participants mentioned that they perceived happiness and peace from meditation. This meditation class was a pilot project to see if it would interest the locals, and the feedbacks were very great because a lot of them were interested in coming back for future meditation classes. On July 25, 2015, there was an event to celebrate the achievement of the brightness of 10,000 individuals. For many weeks in July, the Midway Meditation Institute Iloilo organized many Inner Peace Previews, or IPP, in all baraques located throughout San Enrique, Philippines. These IPPs were to give people of all ages in and around the area to learn about meditation and inner peace that can be achieved through meditation. The event on the 25th had many people interested in taking part in the historical event. In attendance were Mayor Ramona Palabrica Go, the priest of the town, Father Franklin Pilas, and Sister Maria Cecilia D. Palomo of the Terrestrian Daughters of Mary Davao City. Also in attendance were all the baraque captains of San Enrique and the district supervisor, Dr. Julio Villanueva. The event started off with lighting of the initiation candles, followed by meditation, then lighting of the ground lanterns to light up the field where the event was organized. This event was a success due to the many volunteers and students from schools and universities nearby. Everyone wanted to be a part of this event because they saw the importance in meditation and in wanting to achieve inner peace. This is a big movement that took place in San Enrique as they prepare for the big Light of Peace San Enrique event that will be taking place on August 29, 2015. On August 2, 2015, there was a band camp for drum majors that was organized at the University of California, Irvine. Attendees were high school drum majors from all around California to learn about technical band skills along with leadership skills. A volunteer from Peace Gen by the name of Nolan was given an opportunity to present a 25-minute lesson on leadership, so he decided to teach them the concept of mind, me, world, and then taught them that they needed their minds to be clear and pure before they could lead anyone. Nolan led meditation for 10 minutes and taught them the various benefits of meditation, such as stress relief, anxiety relief, anger management, etc., and that meditation could be applied to their everyday life. Many people were very impressed with the meditation because it was the first time for the majority of them. Many people came up to him and thanked him for teaching them meditation and told him that they had good meditation experiences, where some of them felt really relaxed and that their bodies felt light.
And those are just some activities that took place recently. And now it's time for the quote of the week by Pratep Yan Mahamuni, Longpa Tamashayo, who is the abbot of Wat Phra Dhammakaya and the president of the Dhammakaya Foundation.
The joyful heart. Meditation allows us to stay calm and joyful while living amongst various types of people. With a stable mind, we can have a new perspective of the world despite the fact that nothing else has changed. We will become more open-minded to other people. The world will appear to be more cheerful, which can make it easier for us to smile. Like flowers that blossom with the nourishment of water, our minds will blossom with joy with the practice of meditation. This was said on December 11, 2005.
And as for this week, that's all the time we have. Don't forget to stay tuned next week for more news and activities taking place in many parts of the world. Don't forget to follow the World of Peace News at www.dhammakayapost.org or via the Facebook fan page at Dhammakaya Post. And I will see you again next week. สวัสดีค่ะ